Howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel. I have some huge news for you today about one of the biggest private investigator training opportunities of the year. Strike that, not one of the biggest, this is the biggest private investigator training opportunity of the year for new and aspiring private investigators. But before I tell you about that, I have other wonderful news. As you see behind me, I am displaying the website for the PPIAC, Professional Private Investigators Association of Colorado. The PPIAC Board of Directors has graciously honored me with the appointment of the position of President of the organization. And let me tell you folks, this is an absolute honor to be the new President for PPIAC. I have been a senior member with PPIAC now for over a decade, and I served on the Board of Directors for 8 years prior as Treasurer and as Chair of the Board of Directors. But to have the honor of being President is one of the most exciting things that has ever happened to me, to be sure. Now, the PPIAC has an annual class they put on called CIDI, or the Colorado Investigator Development Institute. Now wait, hang on. I know most of my viewers are not from Colorado. And that is why the PPIAC revamped the focus of much of this course some years back so it is relevant to just about anyone out there who is aspiring to be, dreaming of becoming, or in the process of starting as a private investigator. Hang on another second here. Not only is CIDI relevant to just about any private investigator out there, the PPIAC has made CIDI available to any aspiring PIs out there too. A couple of years ago, it was also revamped to be made as an online course through Zoom, and that has made the training even more desirable and popular. So now you are wondering, what does CIDI offer you, aren't you? Great question indeed, and great questions deserve great answers. CIDI consists of two full days of live training with some of the industry's greatest minds and trainers. This is not, I repeat, not a recorded training seminar. The presenters in CIDI revamp their training every year based on past year's experiences from students and the trainers themselves. This means, folks, CIDI is fresh, CIDI is hot off the press, and CIDI is only available one time in 2022. And you heard me right, it is live with Q&A sessions for each instructor too. Now here is a list of the classes you will attend in CIDI. PI Business Basics and Marketing by none other than the PI guy himself. Yes, this is a full training session on starting up your PI business and the basics of marketing a new business. But wait, I am but one of the presenters out of the group. Each of these sessions has its own professional private investigator extraordinaire that will share their knowledge and expertise with you. We also have a full training session on skip tracing and locates. You know what? This is something every new PI must have training in, to be sure. And another course is focused solely on PI standards and ethics. If you do not have ethics and moral standards in this business, folks, you have nothing. Ethics has been a focus for PPIAC and every other state PI association out there for years, even decades. Then there is background investigations training where you learn the ins and outs of background investigations. And another course is all about public records and how to access them. Now, so far, this sounds pretty good. And for the price, if we stop there, folks, it would be more than worthwhile. But we ain't done yet. There is even more, so let's continue. Case management and data security is a huge factor in being a professional private investigator. And that is why we have an entire session focused on just this topic. Financial investigations is another great topic we cover in CIDI. Do you need to learn more about financial investigations? What is available? What is not available? How to obtain financial information? We also have a block of time dedicated to interviews and statements and the ins and outs of those facets of investigations. And where would we be if we didn't know how to report all our facts and findings and how to collect on the work that we do? Well, that is why we have a session just on writing reports and invoicing. Now, there is a cost, folks, but wait, you know what? Investing in your future, investing in your PI career is how these costs should be valued. Not all costs are just expenses. Many expenses, like high-quality training events such as CIDI, are truly investments into your future. If you are a PPIAC member, the low cost is only $99 for this wonderful event. That $99 gets you enrolled in all of the classes, all of the Q&A sessions, and a copy of the training material will be provided as well. But again, I know most of you are not in Colorado, so you are probably not PPIAC members. But no worries, we have you covered too. Listen up. For our guests, for non-members, the one-time low price for CIDI is only $249 for count them, 2 full days of training. But wait, don't leave yet. Is this starting to sound like one of those late-night TV ads? If so, I'm sorry, but there's so much PPIAC is offering. Are you a member of a professional private investigators association? If so, then great. If not, then would you like to become a member of the world's greatest PI association? And even if you are a member of another association, would you like to become a member of the world's greatest PI association? That association being PPIAC, of course. I know you're saying, wait a second, PI guy, that is the Colorado PI Association. And you are right, but wow, we are the Colorado PI Association. We have members from all over the world. We have members in Texas. We have members in New York, Arizona, and many other states. And we have PPIAC members in other countries outside of the United States. Being the greatest PI association in the world means we also have the greatest opportunity for you to save a ton and get member pricing on CIDI this year. If you join PPIAC prior to May 22nd, 2022, and are accepted as a member, you will qualify for that $99 member pricing for CIDI. And if that isn't enough, wait, that isn't all. As a PPIAC member, you will get all the perks of membership, such as a free subscription to PI Magazine, regular training events throughout the year, and member pricing to the annual Rocky Mountain Private Investigators Conference. Now, the annual conference provides another 20 hours of in-depth PI training, plus members get access to our listserv and access to our ever-growing members area of training videos and documents and more. Here is how you can find out more about CIDI and becoming a PPIAC member. I will leave a link below for the CIDI page on the PPIAC's website. As well, you can email our VP of Training or our VP of Membership, and their contact info is on the PPIAC site too. Now, a lot of people may not really know what training is available from PPIAC for its members, so I thought I would give you some insight on this too as well. Here is a list of just some of the online training resources PPIAC offers to its members. If you are a member, just log into our website and head over to the members area to get access to these free training videos. Counter surveillance training, resources for business owners and government contracts, service of process, what you need to know, following digital footprints 1 byte at a time, the importance of E&O insurance for PIs, child exploitation and human trafficking task force, investigating sex and human trafficking, until proven guilty, police investigative procedures, common investigator pitfalls, digital forensics and e-discovery considerations for PIs, investigator safety, qualities of a professional investigator, due diligence investigations, prison interviews, firearms 101, report writing, drones, subcontracting for other investigators, client or colleague, records retrieval, introduction to TSCM bug sweeps, criminal defense investigations from an attorney's view, digital evidence 101, online due diligence investigations, background checks and FCRA, business structure, social media investigation. And the list goes on and on. So what are you waiting for? Time is running out, folks. We have limited slots available in CIDI, so reserve your seat today. Head over to the PPIAC website, www.ppiac.org, and get signed up for CIDI. Get signed up as a member or get signed up for both right now.